Chapter 85, Stealing Foundation Part 5. Tang Li suddenly opened his eyes. His eyes had no light and were bloodshot. His lips quivered and his jaw was clenched. Wang Lin drew a complex symbol in the air with his right hand. Then, he bit his finger and flicked a drop of blood onto Tang Li's head. Tang Li let out a groan as his body started to violently twitch. Things started to move under his skin and made their way to his chest. Not long after, Tang Li's body visibly shrunk as all the muscles and veins in his body formed a big ball of meat on his chest. Wang Lin's eyes lit up. His right hand waved and sent out another technique. With a bang, the ball of meat separated from Tang Li's body. His body was now just a bag of bones. Wang Lin took a deep breath and spat out another mouthful of spiritual energy. The energy entered the ball of meat, and after a while, it shrunk down to the same size as the ball of blood. Wang Lin revealed an exhausted expression. He took out a gourd and drank a gulp before he started to cultivate. After a short while, he opened his eyes and pointed at Tang Li's body. Suddenly, loud cracking sounds filled the air. All of the bones in Tang Li's body crumbled into bone powder and formed a ball of bone dust. Blood, meat, and bone balls lined up, releasing a demonic aura. Wang Lin sighed and muttered to himself, "In order to steal one's foundation, you need their blood, meat, bones, soul, and spirit root. Also, the person can't die when you extract their blood, meat, and bone. This technique is just too cruel." Sidhu Nan slowly said, "This is nothing. In the country I came from, there are demonic sects that steal cores. That stuff is really cruel. Not only does the person who has their core taken suffer, even the person stealing it has to suffer, all for less than a 1% success rate." Wang Lin pondered a little and regained his focus. He pointed his hand at Tang Li and started to chant. As Wang Lin chanted faster and faster, white gas was coming out of the pile of meat that was once Tang Li's body and gathered in the air. After an unknown amount of time, the white gas got very dense and formed a human shape. If one looked closely, the figure looked exactly like Tang Li. The little person's eyes revealed a confused look and his body shook. Slowly, the confused look disappeared as he looked viciously at Wang Lin and let out some silent screams. Wang Lin didn't even bat an eye. He waved his hand and a red light appeared. The little person seemed to be afraid of the red light and tried to escape, but the area 3 meters around Tang Li's body was like a prison. No matter how hard the little person tried to escape, it couldn't get out. Finally, the little person saw that he couldn't escape. He let out a vicious look and charged toward the red light. Wang Lin revealed a deadpan expression as he waved his hand. The red light circled around the little person a few times and pulled it toward Wang Lin. Wang Lin knew that the soul extraction step was very important. He must safely extract the soul out of that 3-meter range without breaking it. Although a broken soul won't affect him stealing the foundation, he wouldn't be able to use Tang Li's spirit root to improve his own if the soul were to break. That little person's face revealed a painful expression as the red light slowly pulled it out. In the blink of an eye, half of its body had been dragged past the 3-meter mark. At that moment, a yellow light shone from the little person's body, and the yellow light broke the red light. The little person quickly retreated back into the 3-meter space, and with the glow of the yellow light, the little person became more solid. Wang Lin's face darkened as he stared at the little person. His hand moved to cast the technique again. The little person's face revealed a look of horror as he spoke. "If you kill me, my grandfather won't let you go. He is a nascent soul cultivator, so if you kill me, you will die for sure." A cold light flashed across Wang Lin's eyes. He spat out a lot of spiritual energy. Then, he constantly casted one technique after another on the spiritual energy until it became a thin line. The little person's fear became even worse as he said, "My grandfather already knows that I am in danger and he should be here any second. You." Before he could finish, Wang Lin waved his hand. The line wrapped around the little person and pulled him out. The little person struggled and screamed, "Grandfather, save me." The yellow light glowed stronger as it resisted Wang Lin. Without a word, Wang Lin slapped his bag of holding and took out a gourd of spirit water. He poured the spirit water on the line, and the line suddenly became as thick as a thumb as he pulled again. This time, no matter how hard the yellow light shone on the little person, it would no longer resist Wang Lin. The little person was pulled out of the 3-meter range. The moment the little person left the 3-meter range, the yellow light transformed into a yellow gas cloud, forming a shadowy figure inside. The figure wasn't clear, but a voice rang out, "Fellow cultivator, please stop. We can talk about this." Wang Lin was startled, but Sidu Nan quickly said, "Don't worry, this is an illusion avatar of a nascent soul cultivator. This is different from a physical avatar because it can't attack, see you, or even know your location. It only allows you to hear what he has to say. Also, looking at this illusion avatar, this person is very far away, that's why it is so blurry. As for why it is there, it seems he really loves Teng Li, so he always leaves that piece of divine sense with him." Without a word, Wang Lin pointed at the little person. The little person immediately stopped, struggled, and shrunk until it was a ball that released purple light. The illusion avatar seemed to have noticed that Teng Li's soul was being refined. He shouted, "You killed a Teng family member, so you must pay. I will find you one day and I will kill you." At a mountaintop tens of thousands of miles away, an old man in black robes stood up with a dark expression. His eyes lit up. He clenched his fist and muttered to himself, "Li your grandfather promises that I will avenge you." With that, he hit his chest with his right hand and coughed up black blood. His right hand rapidly drew in the black blood, forming countless strange symbols that floated in the air. Then, purple-colored small people appeared and sat in the air. The little person shouted, "Curse, go." The little person's hand formed a seal as his divine sense split up and fused into all the symbols. Curse complete. The old man's soul visibly shrunk. It seemed he wasn't afraid to waste his energy at all. Those symbols with divine sense infused into them glowed a demonic light as they floated into the sky. They covered up half the sky, forming a formation, causing thunder to rumble. Curse turn. The formation started to slowly turn. Blood-colored lightning appeared in the sky, forming a strange diamond shape. Curse close. The little person let out a shout as the earth shook. He spat out more soul energy as the formation spun faster and faster, and the strange blood-colored lightning became more and more solid. Soon, the formation shrunk until all the blood-colored lightning was engraved onto the diamond shape. The pattern slowly fell down from the sky and imprinted onto the forehead of the little person. The little person let out a dark smile and said, "If you kill people of the Teng family, you will be cursed by me." Inside the hole in the tree were 4 balls floating before Wang Lin. He pointed his finger at Teng Li's remains, and countless specks of gold light floated out of the remains. These specks of light were countless, and 1/3 of them dissipated into the surroundings. Wang Lin took a deep breath. He knew that these specks of light were the so-called spirit root. He spat out a mouthful of spiritual energy to devour the spirit root. The devoured spirit root immediately began to reject Wang Lin, and the other 1/3 disappeared. Wang Lin was only able to devour 1/3 of Teng Li's spirit root. Just as at that moment, Wang Lin's forehead started to shine, and a purple diamond appeared on it. Wang Lin immediately noticed it. He raised his hand to touch his forehead, and his expression suddenly changed. Sidu Nan quickly exclaimed, "This person really is high-handed. Wang Lin, you have been cursed by a nascent soul cultivator. With this curse, once you enter a certain range of him, he will be able to instantly teleport next to you. I didn't expect him to give up his own lifespan to use this complicated formation curse on you." Wang Lin suddenly stood up. His face was dark as he asked, "Is there any way to break it?" Sidu Nan pondered a little and proudly laughed. "Actually, you don't have to be too worried. This type of curse doesn't have any offensive capabilities. It only allows him to locate you to teleport to you. Although this person's curse is good, I have spent a lot of time studying curses like this, ones that use formations and the fluctuations of spiritual energy in the world to apply the curse. I can't cast any because I have lost my body, but I can still help you break them. With my help, cover your aura. As long as you aren't too close to him, he won't be able to find you, so relax." Wang Lin, this is also another resource. I know of this ancient technique that can be used to make the curse to affect the caster. It requires you to be at the core formation stage, then, with some help of pills, you will be able to steal half of his cultivation. Ah, your luck is pretty good, kid.